cat. Come here. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and start from here. I had a good question in there about controlling this wrist and just kind of pulling in on this wrist right here and then flaring it over to the side for a reversal. Most of the time it doesn't happen because he's pretty controlled and he's low on his base right here. But from there we were talking about, from this base position it gets very hard to get up to my elbow. That's kind of a dream scenario. If I can ever be up here on my elbow, definitely there's a lot of things I can do from here when I have this much space. But anytime that I fight an underhook in on this guy, he's going to be overhooking and pressuring me the same that he would be with an underhook. So he's going to be flattening me out. So it's going to be very hard to get up to my elbow here. So I'm going to have to start working some stuff from a broken down position. That's why we first want to defend our strikes here at the bicep. That way if he goes to punch, go ahead and punch with that hand, it's never going to come close to my face. Even if I grab wrist control right here, he's just going to circle towards the thumb and still get his strike. But this position right here, once I'm pulling in nice and tight and controlling the bicep, there's not really any hits that are going to faze me at this point. From here, we're going to start working in towards the hips. Because he's pressuring me to go flat to my back, I have to beat that pressure by going in tight with him. Okay, I want to be nice and tight in here. That way the more he pressures, the more possible it is to just roll his pressure through. I don't want to fight his force, I want to go with his force. But if we're out here far away from his hips and he pressures me to my back, that's about all that's going to happen from there. There's no momentum to go forward. So from this base position, get nice and tight and then start working down towards his hips. Okay, I want my hips to be lower than his hip. My hip line lower than his. Now when he pressures you, you guys will just be able to follow that roll right through. Okay? Let's get there real quick. 1 minute on that. Come back in.